Good afternoon, people. Welcome to another episode of When Life Talks. Had a little minor difficulties in the background trying to get everybody on, get everybody through these feeds, but we are still here with you. We are live on the gridiron. Hey, tonight's episode, we're going to talk about good customer service. Um, how can you expect good customer service when you don't give good customer service?
Mm.
And it's not all about, customer service when you're in a restaurant. It's about customer service in general in your life, how you treat people. You have to treat people a certain way if you want people to reciprocate the
Mhm.
way they treat you. So come in, sit back. Me and my girl Chris are gonna talk with y'all for the next hour. Well, we gonna sit back. Hope y'all interact with us. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear from you all. Give us your thoughts and perspectives on, like I said, the topic is good customer service. Um, I'll just give a little brief as y'all get settled and get on. The topic was spawned by a conversation I was having, or I was in another setting yesterday or the day before yesterday, and it was talking about the customer service experience. Um, why do we have expectations on? It was on certain businesses, uh, predominantly minority-owned businesses, and we don't hold the major brands, the major chains to the same standards. One of the scenarios was we would go in a black-owned restaurant and we would complain about everything from the moment we walk in, et cetera, quality of food, lack thereof food. When we would go to these major brands uh, and wait and be patient, a la we go to a steakhouse. We're not going to just come in there and get a table, a well-known steakhouse. You're going to wait 30 to 45 minutes, but you exercise that patience to stay within that restaurant establishment until they buzz you the little pager and say your table is ready. But we have a higher expectation when it comes to our own. Now, a lot of the comments I agree with, some of them I didn't. I'm very transparent because I said overall we have gotten away from the customer service experience called life. We want to give a nasty attitude. We want to come off nasty, and we want somebody to treat us with respect. Now we know that's how we want. That's how we know exactly. Most of us wasn't raised that way, and if you was raised that way, I think you at an age in your life or at a point in your life now where you understand right from wrong and how you communicate with people. So as you sit out there, y'all, come on in, drop some knowledge for us in the chat. Talk with us. Um, it ain't about us; it's about y'all. This a open, healthy discussion.
Yeah, candid conversations, daily issues that or daily experiences that we go through in this thing called a walk of life. Yeah, so like you were saying, like customer service, it's a big key to your business. Like you gotta have that. If you ever go to Chick-fil-A, or we have an oil change place here called what is it? Take Five. Excellent customer service. They make you want to come back. And you know that you're gonna go back over and over. And I think that's how I base mine is on the experience of customer service. Like, hey, when I walk through the door, am I gonna be acknowledged that I'm standing there, or are you just gonna look at me and then because you swamped, so you just gonna do whatever you doing and not gonna acknowledge the person that's standing there. So in the sense of that, it's like okay, I'll take note of that. But if you come to hey, okay, thank y'all for coming in. Please be patient. With us. We're a little busy tonight, but I'm gonna get y'all seated. I'm gonna respect that. And I'm gonna sit on down or, give me a little buzz to go to the car, however they operate, and I'm gonna wait patiently. And then when it's time to be seated in service, I'm gonna say, okay, let me see how many times they come back. Y'all okay? Y'all all right? You need anything else? Any issues, whatever. I like those kind of people because they real attentive to,
Mhm.
making sure. Them people, I'm gonna tip over the 15% or 10%, however much it is. I'm gonna make sure I give them a good review. But if I come in to your establishment and you huffing and puffing and you rolling your eyes and you overwhelmed, clearly stressed because you probably can't handle the workload, whatever the case may be. That's a different vibe. Or I get a waiter that comes to the table. She may come 1 or 2 times. Oh, here your drinks. Boom, here your food. Okay, then you don't see her till it's time to pay the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's something different there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tip you, but it's gonna be over the top
Mm-hmm.
tips. It's all about the customer service. It's all about giving that customer that wow experience. You have to. That's what's gonna keep them coming back. That's what's gonna keep them wanting to come spend money. And then you gotta, bring that hot, fresh food. And we got, only don't have to, just base this off of a restaurant. We could take it, clothes or cars, car dealerships, anything in life. You gotta have some kind of good customer service. You gotta provide it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we as people have to be understanding too, because we gotta remember that they human.
Mm-hmm. And you're right. As y'all settling in, they come on in to join us. As y'all settling in, and you're right. But I also made the comment uh in that room I was in. I think it was Monday,
Hmm.
that the experience starts with self. Like I say, we don't have to base this on just restaurants or car dealerships or just moving. It's the experience that you portray.
Hmm.
You want something good, but you have to portray something good to get it. You can't, like I say, you can't be balled up, angry, and expect somebody not to respond to you with that negative energy.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Because just like for me, I work in the medical field. So in the office I'm in, I work the front, I work the back, wherever I'm needed. So times out of 10, when a patient comes in sick or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna be that first person they see. So of course I gotta always say, hey, honey, how you doing? Come on in. Good morning, good afternoon. How can I help you? How can I be of service? What's going on with you? Okay, we got that information. All right, I'm taking them on to the back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and in that setting, in any setting, sometimes you have to realize you are not just that position. People can come and lay their whole life on you. You just never know, what's gonna be brought to you. So you just gotta have that good, open-minded, good, like you say, just give them that overall good experience. You have to,
Mm-hmm.
especially that in return, negative energy brings what? Negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
Positive energy gonna bring positive energy. If you a person could come in and have a bad day and be grimmed up, talking crazy. But if you continue to give off that positive vibe, hey, good afternoon, how can I help you? Blah blah. You gonna turn their whole day around because they can't stand to be mad and you being super nice. You giving
Absolutely.
extra service.
You're gonna change that experience for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like I say, when we paint that picture, that's why this topic it resonates, because it's a life resonating topic, because you got to treat people the way you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
And if you one of those negative Nancy, nasty Nancy, however they want to call it, if that's you, by all means, just understand you can't expect different from people if they give you the vibe you are giving them.
Right.
It's not going to work.
It's not. It's not. You gotta have some kind of empathy. You gotta have some kind of pleasant attitude to start off. You gotta, and then also too, depending on what service you in, you gotta be knowledgeable. That comes along with the customer service, because if I'm coming to you and I want to purchase your product or your food, I want you to be able to explain to me and say, okay, yes, this is what it is. This is how it works. This is blah blah blah, etc. You have to, because that's what people looking for. You have to be able to sell that brand, but in a pleasant manner.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I say, it's just I think society no matter the color of your skin, no matter your ethnic background, no matter your upbringing. I
Mhm.
think you have to bring respect back to the table. That falls in line with that experience. Like you say, even though it's customer service, it's that experience that you're going to give someone. It's that moment when you're talking with them, though that person or those individuals, that they should walk away and you should walk away like it was a mutual understanding, mutual respect, instead of it being a one-sided, hey, this is the way I want it, that's how I want it, and I'm done with it. So, like I say, you could take this and you could flip this on so many angles.
Mhm.
So many angles. So if y'all out there, come on, join us now. Talk with us.
Well, come on and tap in. If you're ghost watching, come on and and click the little sound button or whatever it is there, and come on and join in. Because, like I said, we're here to have candid conversations. We pull up topics that can be uncomfortable. We pull up topics that can be fun. We pull up topics that's just gonna be an overall great discussion. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's what we do on this podcast is to bring life discussions, that everyday experiences that we so in some way, shape, form, or fashion may experience. But like today, we talking about customer service. Cause you gotta have great customer service. You gotta want to receive great customer service, but you also have to know how to give great customer service. And what
Absolutely.
it gotta be reciprocated. It has to be. Like I can't go in a place nasty and then expect them to be nice and give me what I want.
You
And
want
they'll pass the bag and leave, or you can't do that.
you
And we
want
was at a
the
hotel.
story.
Yeah, we was at a hotel in Florida, and the alarm went off at like 3 in the morning, and it was telling everybody, come out the hotel, come out the hotel. And so as we, people barely woke, stumbling out their room, like, what's going on? What's going on? It was you heard a loud boom. So you see people just start running because it sounded like a gunshot. So people just take off running, and the man yelling because he yelling up up the hotel. He like, no, no, it's okay, it's okay. I was turning off. He was doing something, and it triggered the alarm.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go back in our room, go to sleep, the next day come, and we finna check out. It was a lady in front of us. She mad and flustered about the alarm going off. So she, blank, going off on the people. It got to the point where she didn't literally reached over the counter, put her hand all in the lady's face. The lady was doing everything she could to stay calm. But she was like, oh no. And at some point she had to lose her cool, but she had a coworker say, okay, let me get you to the back. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like you cannot just go in somebody's establishment and act a whole fool, but in turn expect them to give you good customer service or even a refund.
Because and we all know, like I said, we keep it real on here. She was angling for that refund,
Yeah.
and like I say, a hotel got multiple hundreds of rooms, so you know what I'm saying. It wasn't, in that scenario you just gave. It wasn't an inconvenience of one person. It was an inconvenience of all residents. But you got that one or two that just want to, like you say, show their natural behind
Mm-hmm.
and understanding it affected all of y'all. Pretty sure 3 in the morning, everybody's sleeping, everybody resting. If you don't went out party, you know what I'm saying, you pretty much, or you just laid down. So now here it is. Now, granted, she may be a flight attendant or had to get up early, you know what I'm saying, 5 or 6 before normal checkout. But
Mm-hmm.
understanding that it didn't just affect you as that individual, it,
Right.
it affected multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't know what kind of reimbursement, what kind of credit they may have given, but you have just set it off where they're like, well, I ain't giving nobody nothing.
Giving them nothing. It's all in the approach. It's all in the way come across and state things. Hey, Miss Erica. Hey, Miss Jazz. Hey, Miss Trishina. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. On in, we talking about the nature of customer service, giving and receiving good customer service, and anything we do when it comes to out there purchasing food, clothes, cars, whatever, or you just delivering it from your point of view, from your job or
Mhm.
whatever your business or whatever.
Or how you walk through life. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
you can flip this. Like I say, you can flip it too as a life testimony. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna have good days. There are gonna be some bad days. That's called life. But when you in those certain situations where you have to check yourself and check your tone and understand that your tone is gonna set the mood for a person or person's response to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get offended, like you say. That's what this is about. You can't get offended when that tone come back to you the way you gave it.
Right.
But who they think they
Don't
talking to?
mirror it. But when they, yeah, they gonna mirror it. But it's only showing you, see, it don't turn on quick enough. It's only showing you that yourself, basically. Like, this is how you acting. I'm giving you back what you giving to me. So I'm gonna act how you act to show you this is how you act, and then study your light bulb coming up, be like, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this change my tone,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get a better result. And that's all it is. Negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive. You bring that positive atmosphere, it's gonna be reciprocated every time.
And we know
It
we
is.
all know, like I say, because thinking back on the conversation, one of the conversations was we all know we got that family member or family members they just like that, or that's how they is. No, we understand that.
Mm-hmm.
We can't continue to let that be a behavior and continue to be something we condone. Oh yeah, they like that, or y'all know that's how such and such act. No, no, it comes a time we got to be. Hey, you got to pull that person aside and say, "Come on now, your thought pattern, your delivery, your approach to people should be
Yeah.
changed, should be changing, or needs to change because your delivery is not conducive to a positive environment." Now you got the ones that gonna say, "Hey, well, you can't change a person." We're not telling you to change. We're not telling you to change. What we're saying is your delivery.
Yeah. Just use a
It's,
different approach.
it's a difference between people knowing you and people who don't know you. Because a person don't know you're gonna fire right back at you. Now you're gonna be sitting there with your jaw poked out. Who they think they talk? They once again they talking to you because what you gave them, they're just giving it right back to you.
Yeah. It's okay to be a good steward. A good steward, be a good steward in life.
Mm-hmm.
That what you put out in the universe is what you get back.
Mm-hmm.
Just bring positive, think positive, be nice. It don't cost nothing to be nice. You be nice, you do stuff, you get better results.
Mm-hmm.
I love speaking to people. Sometimes I make people speak. I get the people I walk past, at the news station. They got them positions. And sometimes they'll walk past, look you dead in your face, or sometimes they'll walk straight. Hey, good morning. How you doing today, ma'am, sir?
Mm-hmm. And
You all right? Okay. Have a good day.
and a lot of times I can attest to what she's saying because I tell her she be on it early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But it's her energy, and your energy can change. It changes people's days. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'm early in the morning. I'm an early riser. Be at work early. Don't really feel you be so engaged with something that you got on your mind where you may not speak, or a person may misinterpret. You know what I'm saying? Your body language, but no, it's just that moment that
Yeah.
that that the way that rate that high volume of how you respond to stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you said that key word right there. Responsiveness,
Mm-hmm.
speed, and efficiency. You gotta have it. It's all about how you respond. 60% is how you respond.
Mm-hmm.
And if they like a person like me, I check the body language as well. Because I'm gonna match that energy. Hey, how you doing? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I go in there, excited in the morning for no reason, because it's early. They can keep coming in there half sleep. When I tell you that those people have a high stress level job, so they come in there and they be warm. But by the time they done got through me and they on their way back Oh, baby, they done took all my energy because oh, thank you, man. Man, if I ever need y'all, I'll be back. And they be on high energy too.
Because you don't change, you don't.
So yeah, go ahead.
Because you don't.
Yeah, I just didn't change trajectory.
Like I say,
Yeah.
And it's people that are naturally, as the old folk would say, hot and cold. It's some, we know y'all out there too. Y'all hot and cold. A person can talk to they blue in the face. It's the way I am. It's the way I'm gonna be. And look, that's well, cool and fine, as long as you're comfortable knowing you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that a person may look at it and say, such and such got a nasty attitude, but people know that's you, and your attitude ain't nasty. It's just you. It's your delivery. It's your mannerism. So you just have to work with them.
Yeah, because you could be saying all the right stuff, but your delivery will stop somebody from paying attention to the message that you really trying to give, and that's correct and right in that situation. So yeah, that's true. And you gotta have consistency. You gotta be, that way across the board. You gotta be consistent.
And what you just said is so true. Consistency, because like you say, your morning greetings, the way you greet people when you get to work, if you have an off day or off week, somebody that has noticed you is probably going to pull you to the side. Hey, is everything okay? Because they're the same energy you're giving them. They watch you. Oh, I know Crystal's always chippery in the morning. So it's a revolving door, really. Because like I tell people all the time, you never know who's watching you. So and that lets you know they're paying attention to you. So when you're a little off, hey, everything all right with
you? Yeah, they want to know. And I'm the same way with my patients. They come in, had a young lady, she normally is on 10. She came in down. I said, oh no. I said, it's not the same young lady that walked in my door a month ago. I said, something ain't right. And it wasn't. She broke down into tears. And at that point, I had to set down my healthcare hat. I had to put on my life coach hat and go to work.
But see what you did there, you had made her feel comfortable enough, and you had gave her enough good customer service. You had gave her enough positive energy. Well, you know what? I can talk with Miss Flowers. I may, you know what I'm saying? I may see her in passing, but I can talk to her. And you gave her that openness, and you gave her that trust.
Yes. I built a rapport with them. Miss Erica says, I was a CO at a prison when I came. You'll have those good ones that's being consistent, giving you that customer ones that want to be the power people that want to be a-holes. But then days they want to get that too with the inmates too.
So Miss Copeland, if you out there, how do when you notice someone energy off?
She said when people have off days and not being sensitive to that, because it can be system. I don't know if you'll see or not, but that can be a life or death situation. You don't know. That inmate could just went to court and found out he got life. So now he ain't got nothing to lose. He can come back and hurt one of y'all, or they done lost a family member. You never know. So you have to be, prepared for that kind of thing in that situation. So you have to, if you be consistent and you gain trust and you gain, a rapport with people, people are going to gravitate to you because they know you're going to have that good energy. They going to, like I said earlier, what you put out is what you're going to get back.
And they probably be looking, I mean, in that environment there, we all know, they probably be looking, even though every criminal ain't bad. That's the old cliche. People like to, oh no, you don't know what a circumstance, you don't know what caused the reason, so you can't classify as every criminal as bad. But understanding in that environment and that confinement, you have some that's looking for somebody that brings that energy. Like you say, not always been the butthole, not always being the one, man, we can't even talk to him. Such and such, he or she always coming here with an attitude. And you never, and like you say, they're watching, because you never know when you're in a situation. We done seen multiple videos where the inmates actually helped out the
Mm-hmm.
officers, the wardens of those facilities. So positive energy is a double-edged sword.
Yeah. And then too, with good customer service, you have to know how to problem solve.
Absolutely.
You have to. It's gonna some issues gonna come arise in whatever field you in, you know, or whatever. You may be taking some clothes back to a store. Guess what? You got to get that positive energy, so because you know you want your money back, or you know you want that store credit, or that store gifts, you know, gift card. So you got to go in there with that good energy. Hey, I bought this. It was the wrong size. Here's my receipt. Want to get it back. You can't just go in there slanging. Oh, this don't even fit. Y'all making it wrong size. You know, we start air snatching. You know, you can't go in there because they're gonna be like, oh no.
They already watched. As soon as you come in on the camera, say, "Oh Lord, here comes."
Here it come. Here come the trouble.
Oh yeah,
So we
y'all.
just have to just police ourselves. We gotta police ourselves and make sure that we're putting out what we want to receive. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Cut and clear and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Clear and simple. Having good customer service go a long way. When I tell you, I have news reporters bringing me back oil paintings from dropping by just gifts just because. That just shows how important I am, how valuable I am to that business. That
You.
shows you that people are appreciative of you, that you know that you're being there, that while you are there, you are giving us the best service. You're not coming in here and being flip-flopping. I learned a long time. Sometimes you gotta have many faces. You can be having every day at home.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that piss you off, relationship falling apart. It can be any crazy day. Your car done broke down. You could just be having an overall bad week. But always talk. Once you cross that threshold, whether it's your business, somebody else's business, whatever you doing in life, and you going out somewhere in the world, whenever you cross that threshold, put on that face because you want to give people good energy. Yes, you having a bad day, but guess what? You run you into somebody who may have the answers to what you was going through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, oh man, I needed that. I was feeling, and they gonna tell you, oh, I was feeling XYZ or this happened, blah 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 blah. But man, you just made it make sense. You just gave me a way to get out of this situation. You just made my day bright.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What Kevin Gates say? He went to the gym, worked out, knew when he left there he was gonna go blow his brains out. Walking out the gym, a man came to him, speaking to him, wasn't even on no fan type stuff. But just all of a sudden just spoke life into him. And he was like, man, you just don't know I needed that. Because I was just about to go blow my brains out. So you just don't know that being good to people, good customer service in anything you do, how you can change somebody's life, how you can change a decision, how you can change a thought, how you can change a man.
Man, it's so much. It's so much, and like I say, it's not wrapped around. And I don't want y'all out there to get wrapped around the title "good customer service" because it's wrapped into your life as to how you treating people, how you what you displaying to people that don't know you. Even people that do know you, it's still giving them a quality of respect. It's a understanding that you have between mutual understandings, mutual friendships, mutual relationships, to understand that, hey, you know what I'm saying? I know when you're a little off. Hey, let's talk about it. And
Yes.
giving them that good energy, and reciprocating that good energy from them, and understanding that, like I say, every day is not meant to be a good day. We're gonna go through life
It's not.
and have trials and tribulations, but what you put out is what you're gonna receive.
Mm-hmm. Miss Erica said good customer service is needed just as much as
Mm.
good and
Absolutely,
value nowadays. Mm-hmm. That's true.
absolutely, absolutely.
Most
Like I said,
definitely.
it starts internal, and when I say internal, it starts with you, the purity that's in your heart, in your soul, in your mindset.
Yeah,
So, Miss Copeland, you're spot on with that. You're absolutely right.
you got to. Because if you got those, you're gonna know how to walk in the path of being genuine. People gonna be able to feel that up off of you. People gonna be able to know that. People gonna be able to see that. You know what I'm saying? But also people know that you're human. Yeah, you've entitled to have a bad day. But those people who've been around you or those people who've been a customer of yours for a long time or whatever the case may be, gonna be like, oh yeah, she off today. She might be having a bad day. I seen somebody on Facebook on my timeline today say, I'm so tired, I'm ready to give up. I'm ready to throw the towel in on this world. I ain't know this person from a can of paint, but they was in my friend. Guess
Hmm.
what? Immediately speak life into that person. You don't want no, you just never know who you can help with just a few words. And even if you don't know what, God gonna give you the words, whatever your religion is. The words gonna come to you. They gonna flow off your tongue.
Oh, absolutely, 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 absolutely. Like I said, y'all come on out there, interact with us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to dominate the conversation. We trying to hear what y'all thoughts are. So I'm pretty sure some of y'all out there watching, sitting back. I know the basketball game on. I know most of y'all might be a Wednesday night service. But yeah, come on in, drop us
Oh
some
yeah,
questions, drop us some comments. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah.
interact with y'all because, like I say, it's universal. I guess that's the way I could say it's a universal, and a lot of folks do feel it's a universal disconnect with
Mm-hmm.
good customer service. And I
Yeah.
want and I'm one of the ones I'm not gonna blame it on, COVID, and I'm it's just the way things going, and it's how people act. No, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to stereotype it. They want you to put it in a box and say, well, everybody attitude changed once COVID hit. We was confined in the houses, and no, 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 no. You
Yeah.
you you shape your thought patterns.
You do. And you gotta have patience.
Hmm.
And especially when you're dealing with someone, you gotta see as people first attitude. That's it. People first attitude. You want to make them feel welcome. You want to make them feel pleasant. You want to make them feel, accepted and wanted in whatever that situation is. Because especially if you getting a monetary gain from it, guess what? You want them to keep coming back.
Yep.
You don't want to tell them fresh hot chicken today and then 3 days they come back because they know it's good and fine.
Hmm.
Nah, it's cold. And they mad.
Absolutely. What's the auntie say?
She said she good to everybody at all times. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
and I
Yes.
guarantee ain't met you a day in my life, but I guarantee you've been blessed beyond measure that you didn't even know why you was being blessed. Because that moment right there, just saying you be good to people at all times.
You have to. Miss Lyric say you got to be willing to be of service. Yes, you have to be of service.
You're a public
As
servant.
soon as you walk out the door, you are a public service. You can
And,
meet
and,
somebody train. You can meet some in passing. You never know. You just got to have that public service hat on all the time. You have to. If you want to get it coming back to you. People say, "Oh man, okay, never do it." No.
mhm. And I'm gonna throw a curveball. Y'all know I be full of curveballs. How many of y'all really? And I know times have changed. We know that. Where I'm going, I want you to stay with me for a second. How many people really know their neighbors nowadays?
Very rare. Very rare. Very rare. Miss Tiffany says sometimes you gotta be good to folks you don't even think deserve it. Yes. Yes, Miss Lear, because like I was saying earlier, you sometimes if you be good to people who don't deserve it, guess what? Eventually they being good to you because they gonna be like, I'm so mean and I'm so this and that, and but they always nice. Miss Lyric always nice to me, even when I catch an attitude. Guess what? She still respond in a nice way. So guess what? In turn, the next time they see you, they gonna be like, oh, well, how you doing today? And you gonna be like, what? No, because it's you that gave it to them. Now they can't do nothing but reflect it back. That's how I see it.
And you know, I'm gonna credit my dad for what I'm about to say. A lot of times we used to be out places, and he would say, "Be careful how you entertain a stranger."
Mm, that's true. I've
I
heard
got
it.
older. As I got older, it stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm,
okay, because you never know.
never know who it is. That could be your blessing in disguise. I've seen this on TikTok. A guy held a sign and he
Hmm.
said, "I'm feeling down and stressed or something. I just need somebody to talk to."
Hmm.
And everybody walked past the sign, walked past the sign, walked past. Soon as he flipped the sign away and it said, "I'm giving away free dollars or money." Everybody was walking up grabbing a dollar off of his billboard.
Hmm.
That tells you how we think or how we train our mind to think. We gravitate money, but why we couldn't just stop and give good customer service or good, I ain't even gonna say customer because he ain't one a customer. Why we couldn't just give good service and be of service to this man who say, hey, I need help. I need
Because
to talk to.
we think it's too much. It's too much like right. You know what I'm saying? We don't got away from society has got away from doing the right thing. Like I say, everything don't have to be perfect. We've gotten away from being doing what's right. Doing, I think Miss Copeland earlier said, your morals and
Mm-hmm.
your principles will carry you a long way. And we as a society have gotten away from that.
Yes. Miss Lyric say you have to do good things without expecting a return. Oh yeah, most definitely. You,
Absolutely.
it's gonna come back to you anyway. What it say? Shaking together and running over. It's gonna come back to you tenfold.
And then, like, and just on that, Miss Leary, like you say, and even and just to put a spin on it, we all know whatever situation it is, people don't think they done got over on you. You done loaned them something, they ain't give it back. Guarantee it's done came back tenfold.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
It's
Now, when they get ready to come back to that well again, uh-uh.
no,
But you did a
when
good, yeah, you did a good deed. You extended your olive branch. You extended that service. You didn't
mm-hmm.
expect. You probably in your back of your mind, you probably knew it may not return, but I guarantee that pot came back tenfold. You did
Yeah.
you did what you had to do. You did what was on your heart. You did what was on your soul, and you gave it.
Right. Without it, without like Miss Lyric say, without respecting a return.
Hmm.
You just didn't know it was coming back to you anyway, but in a different way. It could be months down the line. You could they say unexpected check in the mail.
Hmm.
You be like, where this come from? And you think back, you blessed somebody a couple of months. You gave him $100. Now you done got 1,000 unexpectedly.
Hmm. Hey
It's
man,
just crazy, how life operates, how stuff happen when when you be good to people, when you be of service, when you're caring, when
what's
you
that? No good deed goes unnoticed.
mm-hmm,
Hey, govern yourselves accordingly,
yeah,
man. Yeah, if y'all like that, come on. These thoughts and y'all thoughts getting good. You know
yeah,
what I'm
this is
saying?
a good conversation
We
today.
got that
We thank
interaction going.
you in. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all could have been doing anything else on this good Wednesday evening, but y'all chose to tune in to When Life Talk and sit down and have candid conversations with us. what we like to do, have candid conversations with you all. Y'all talk to us, guess what? We gonna talk back. We ain't gonna ignore y'all. We ain't here to just, I ain't here just to talk to Mac, and Mac ain't here just to talk to me. We want to talk to y'all. We want to see what's y'all thoughts, what's y'all opinions, what's y'all desires, what's y'all ambitions. We are here to gain and get it all. So Miss Lyric said, I do for so many and know it may not come back, but I'm doing because I'm a good soul. Sometimes it hurts for a minute, but all is good. It's only because you're coming from a good place, but they ain't. But so one thing I was taught is when you give without expectations. And if you give without expectations, you won't you won't hurt. Just pray on it, let it be, and know it's gonna come back to you. Cause you gave it with a good intentions. You gave it with a good pure heart. Their intentions may weren't pure, but yours was. That's where your blessing gonna come from. So when you give without expectations. You just know, don't, like Max say, don't let them come back around the block. Yes, no, I don't know what that was. Yes, giving with expectations. Yep, you can. Without, right. Tanisha said, giving without expectations. Yep, that's true.
You
Give
know what I'm
without.
saying? Purity is the best form, and if you keep it right there, you giving without expectation, you being true to yourself, you being pure. Hey, sky's the limit.
Most definitely is, and it's gonna come back to you.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I promise you, man. When you walk through life, it comes back. It comes back, and like I say, like Krista say, man, you may not come back right then and there. I speak for myself. Man, I've had blessings upon blessings, man. Never sat there and wrote down, well, I did this. No, that ain't how life works.
No,
It's not that.
it's not.
That good customer service goes a long way, because you at the time you was offering a service that you really didn't have to do, and it don't necessarily have to be monetary. It could be your time, it could be your energy, it could just be, hey, um, I need a 30-minute conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? It's that. It's
You can be a
anything that requires you to give some attention to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Miss Lyric say, I give because God put it on my heart. I always look at where I'm at and where I could be. Yes. And that's you giving with good intentions.
Keep
And you
on
can
keep.
have. But guess what? If it's on your heart to give, best believe that it's coming back. You can be to get your $5 last $5 away, knowing your gas almost on E. You need them $5 to get you to the next day. But guess what? If it's on your heart to give, yeah, because it's gonna come back. It probably come back that same day or that next day, and it's gonna be more guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
When you give with a good, clean, pure heart, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's all, like I say, it's all in being of service.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if y'all out there, come on, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. God provides, yes, He do. I about to start singing to Him.
Oh.
He's an on time. Let me stop, but let me stop. Y'all, hey, y'all know y'all know. Hey, look, man, this all about us. Hey, yes, He is. Hey,
Okay.
absolutely,
I know that. We
absolutely.
a foot stomping and hand clapping up in this thing.
My auntie might be out there watching. I ain't playing, auntie. No, man, but you're right.
But yeah.
Everything. Hey, everything, man, is life, and that's the biggest thing we always talk about on this podcast, man. It's life. The good, the bad, the ugly, the in between, the indifference, man. It's your everyday walk in life, man. We all have a purpose. Um, that was one of the messages that we had Easter service. We all have a purpose. We all have a purpose, man. Find your purpose. Find your purpose. You know what I'm saying? This, like I say, this topic was about good customer service. Uh, the energy you give, you know what I'm saying? You have to want it to expect it to come back to you. Don't give off negative and expect positive. You got to give off positive to get positive. You know what I'm saying? Or if you receive negative, have the mindset and awareness how to flip it to make it positive.
Yes, most definitely do. Just, still be yourself. Let them lose control on their own. But to continue to be nice and okay, how you doing today? You okay? You all right today? All right. Well, I just want to come on in here and get some food, babe. What you got?
Mm-hmm.
And that changed their whole thing. Like, oh, look, hold on. She got too much energy. Come on, Auntie. What you want? You want some fries? You want some greens? You want this? You know, you just don't know.
And put yourself, I said a couple episodes ago, put yourself in the company of good people. When you do that,
Mm-hmm.
things for you will start to change. You know what I'm saying? And if
Yeah.
you're not a believer of it, man, I can show you many testimonies. That's right, Auntie. I promise you. Yes, you're absolutely right. Put yourself in good company, and things will change. You'll start seeing things manifest. It gives you a whole different perspective and energy and vibe. You know.
Yes. Make me feel good. It do. It gives me that warm feeling when I can make somebody day, when I know I done walked into work and I didn't change somebody tears to a smile, and or they come back days later and say, man, I appreciate that conversation we had. I thank you for taking care of me. I'm better now, or whatever the case may be. It gives you that warm feeling. It gives you that confident feeling to know this is my purpose. This is what I'm supposed to be doing for me in my,
Hmm.
in my field of work. This is what I'm, or this is how I'm going to continue to walk in life, because I know that this is bringing me blessings. This is bringing me, joy. This is bringing me peace by being nice to people, you know, by helping people, by being of service. Yeah, it's a different look on life.
Oh yeah, and like I say, most of y'all, like I say, one of the other that's on this podcast right now, we gonna check on each other first thing in the morning. She may beat me to it, I may beat her. And we gonna crack a laugh and crack a joke just to set the day off. Have somebody in your life where it's like that. On that drive to work, she got a good little drive to work. I got a good little drive to work. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be so consumed that walking into your job, oh man, I got this. You want to put your mind at ease because you know you're already gonna wake up on it. Anybody that's anybody, when you wake up, you're thinking about how you're gonna walk into that workplace. So just for that moment, just for that 30 minutes, you need somebody to just take your mind off that work. But you can have a moment
Yeah.
laugh, you know what I'm saying? Turn your gospel on, whatever gets you in your get that synergy right for you.
Yes, you have to set the tone for the day. Yep, telling people you love them, Auntie. Miss Lyric said, I love to hear my clients ask me, do you have extensions and only want to deal with me because I made them comfortable? Yes. Open conversations.
Great customer service.
It ain't always got to be about, straightforward. Have open conversations. Open it up to see what else. You never know. Networking. Open conversations. You don't have to just, stay in that same thing. Miss Tanisha said, Granny taught me to say hello when walking into a building, no matter how many people are there or the attitude. Yes, Tanisha, most definitely. I'm one for that. I'm one, and I be so bubbly. 7:30 in the morning. Hey, how you doing? Back to tell you be on the
Yeah.
phone. He be like, girl,
I'm often in the back
energy on.
laughing. I mean, but y'all put you and I'm guilty of that. Like I say, I can hold myself accountable. I'm guilty of it. I'm still a work in progress because you have to give it to receive it. And like I say, I'm not saying I'm a negative person.
Mhm.
It's just that early morning. I'm a morning, noon, and night person anytime. But I have to learn to be. Hey, let me be more receptive. Let me give off my energy to change somebody else's perspective. So hey, I'm guilty of it.
And I've even spoke to people who won't even speak back, but I don't care.
But they say won't even part your lips.
Won't part their lips. Yeah, or rather look at the flow than to say hello. Miss Lear said listening skills is important also. Yes, have to listen. have to listen and be slow to respond, but quick to understand. Yes, most definitely. Have to listen.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you want to know what they spitting out. You want to know what they saying. You want to gain an understanding of what they saying. So whatever words come after that out your mouth, you want to make sure it's worth saying.
Oh yeah.
That your is good.
Oh
That
yeah. Great, great.
it's a positive action. It's a good rebuttal. It ain't no foolishness. It ain't giving a negative feedback.
Oh yeah. We in that overtime drive now, y'all. We got a little late start. We got about 10 more minutes. That's right, Auntie. Yes, Lord. Amen. But
Mm-hmm.
hey, next week we got a show for y'all. I got a topic that is burning. Hey, y'all know this when life talk. We in that overtime right now. But like I say, we go y'all by 10 more minutes. But we thank y'all for joining. We got a topic next week. Y'all, if y'all been watching national media, y'all should know where I'm going. Well,
Yeah,
y'all know.
right.
Woo. I want y'all to get y'all thoughts together. I want y'all to dig in the crates.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Keisha, thank you for tuning in and joining us.
We gonna talk about the Freaknik.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that so much everywhere. That's been so that's crazy. I don't know.
We gonna talk
But
about
yeah, let's get into that next.
we gonna talk about
A great topic.
Kappa Beach Party. We gonna talk
Hmm.
that college reunion in Daytona. We gonna take it there. Like I say, it's been life talk. So we
Yeah.
want we giving
Bike
y'all
bike week.
we giving y'all time to think about it, get your questions together, get your thoughts together, get your understanding together, because it's a hot button topic right now. All seriousness, it's a hot button topic. Some people don't want the documentary release. My thing is why.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it next week.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right there.
and
Cause
I'm
I still want to, see what gonna come out about it.
and I'm gonna tell you straight up. I
Yeah.
got pictures. I was on the scene.
Yeah, I know I was most definitely Kappa Beach Party. I
Yeah.
been to one of the Freakniks too, but wow. But yeah, but with this customer service, man, this was a good topic,
Oh,
because we in life we have to be of service in some kind of way.
and,
We do.
and
What
and if you out there, understand, no matter what job title you have, no matter what responsibilities you have in public, some way, shape, fashion, or form, you are a public servant. Ain't no a ain't no ifs and buts about it.
man. Well, I thank y'all for tuning in. I promise. I enjoyed this conversation. I enjoyed the feedback. I enjoyed y'all comments. Man, I love this. Yes, I just said live for the Lord. Yes, most definitely. You're gonna
Live
walk in the path set for you, your path and your purpose.
and whatever
Continue
you
to continue to be a blessing, continue to be a pillar to your community.
gotta
Continue
be.
to shine your light on others.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Bill,
Be you.
Bill.
Stand 10 toes down on who you are.
That's where you have to be. That's. She just said a mouthful. 10 toes down. Be solid. Be solid. Don't be salad. Be solid. Stand on what you believe in. Understanding what you believe in, and do what you believe in. Like I say, when we talk about life issues, man, we're not trying to change. We're not trying to change. We're not trying to change people. Which we're just trying to give you a different perspective on how you could do things, and make you look at things a little differently. Our
Mm-hmm.
job is not to change you. Our job is to, what I'm saying, make you look at something a little different. You know what I'm saying? We hope we say something that resonates with you, to give you a little more understanding.
Yeah,
Because
some key takeaways that I know I most definitely take some from each conversation, we have, whether it's online or offline. We're gonna learn till the day we die.
mhm,
Take what you need, throw the rest away.
Oh yeah.
Here, like I just love having conversations with y'all, getting, open questions, open comments, all that good stuff. Miss
Oh
Lyric
yeah.
says hearts are sometimes hearts are bigger than our circumstances, but you give your best no matter what. Most definitely. Give
Absolutely.
heart can
Absolutely.
desire. And it ain't monetary. Giving can be giving a word. You pouring into somebody. You giving the service. You know what? I can't get monetary, but I can come get my time.
Mm-hmm.
I can go feed the homeless. I can,
And you
I can come. Oh, you got a pop up shop. Okay, I can come give you an hour or two.
and you just
Service,
said a
being a service, good customer service.
mouthful that we really didn't even dive into that community service aspect. That's part of that good customer service too, because you're supposed to give back to your community. We've like I say,
Mm-hmm.
as a society, we've gotten away from a lot of things that we do. You're supposed to give back to your community. Be a pillar in your community.
Yes, definitely. Shine a light. It ain't gonna hurt. Whether it's to the kids, whether it's to the old folks, whether it's to the disabled, to the homeless. Never think you too good to, come down here and meet with the common folks.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Keisha, I do appreciate your time every morning, sis. Yes. That's another young lady that I'm on the phone with every day. We
I'm gonna,
have
I'm gonna,
great conversations. We speak life into
I'm gonna have to
all that.
have to send her a bill if she's intruding on my space.
I say on your time, you're gonna send her a bill.
Yeah, send her,
Miss Larry, sometimes the best you can give is of yourself. You're supposed to reach back at all times. Yes, reach back and pull somebody up with you. If I'm winning, you winning. It ain't only my winning season. It's gonna be both our winning season. If I see you in a slump and I got it and I'm up here, or I know a way that can bring you out from where you at, I'm pulling you up. Come on, sis. Come on, bro.
y'all about to fire me up. I had them calm down. Y'all about to fire me up. Cause understanding that point that just that right there was just made. Black leaders, black entrepreneurs, black folks that got knowledge, spread the knowledge, man. We got a brand. I'm, let me calm down. But it shows you how stuff resonate because this was the exact sermon Sunday, Easter Sunday, the same message, man. We gotta do better.
Mm-hmm. I watch TikTok. Plenty of people on TikTok of the African American community and some others
Hmm.
who's giving free game, who's on there. Yes, of course they may have a come by my course or come this after the fact, but they sitting on there giving you free game. Okay, let me show you how to be a dispatcher. Let me show you how to jump into real estate. Let me show you how to pay off your home faster. It's all this free information, and I'm loving it because most time people want to suck you dry, charge you 25,000. Oh, come take my master class. For what? For me to take notes? If I can't give you 25,000 if I ain't got my business off of the ground.
And
But all in still.
they giving that good customer service. Like I said, it's a lot of information, man. It's a lot. Take advantage of it.
Yeah. So we are at our time mark. Man, I really enjoyed this conversation. I thank y'all for tuning in as y'all do every Wednesday with us at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep rocking with us, share, like, subscribe to Thought Magazine. If I do want to put this out there, if y'all have a business, if you are selling anything, and you have a short video, a short commercial you done put together yourself, come on, inbox us. Let us support you. Let us put you out there to the world before our session start. Let us
Absolutely.
help us to help you.
We gonna promote your
You got a
brand.
business, you got a brand, you got something. You want to come on here and talk about it? We're going to help you with that as well. So Miss Keisha said, pointing to others, amazing, amazing. You never know how they that may help them. Most definitely it's gonna help them. It's gonna, it's gonna deter them from doing something they probably was gonna do that was crazy. Or it's gonna speak life into them. It's gonna give them a better outlook to say, you know what? Hey, I was thinking it in this negative aspect, but okay, she didn't gave me a avenue to go. She didn't gave me a positive light. Okay, man, let me get back to her. Okay, my motivation back popping. I'm determined. Let me do what I need to do. She done got me ready. Thank you. Service to that person. Be that. Even when you feel like, oh, I'm a shot back because I may stutter or I may say the wrong thing or I don't know exactly what to say. It's gonna come once you start speaking. It's gonna flow from here. And you're going to shock yourself. You're going to be like, oh, I didn't know I had no words to say. It happened to me sometimes. I'm like, oh, that came from me.
Self-amazement is the best amazement.
What?
Oh, yeah. But yeah,
Story is be a service.
hey, as we wrap it up, like we say, y'all, this topic was good customer service. You know what I'm saying? How do you expect it if you don't give it? You know what I'm saying? Well, we hope y'all found some gems in what we was discussing tonight. Hey, we love the interaction from the audience. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, this show is about y'all. It's not about, like you say, it's not about us getting up here rambling, going back and forth. It's about y'all interacting. You know what I'm saying? Giving us feedback, giving us things to talk about, giving us your statements that we can communicate on. Hey, but understand, leave with this note. Do unto others as you want others to do to you.
Mm-hmm.
Till, till next Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel. We're gonna be right here. Next week, get your popcorn ready. It's gonna get spicy. I might
Mm-hmm.
pull out some pictures. I,
Thank y'all.
I,
Y'all have a good evening.